Welcome to part 5 of the Sonic Unleashed Let's Play. So, now that we've restored the first planet piece, we can now head back to Professor Pickle, and we can get new locations, basically. So, we can explore new continents and give you info, and I can give you info on what place it's based off of in the real world. Because, you know, it's always good to give trivia. Anyway, so let's head to the before we head out of the village. Ooh, moon medal. Meet Wentos. This is the traveling salesman, and in case you didn't notice, he has a puppet Chao with a stereotypical Italian accent. I'm so tired from all the long trip. Now let's get some. Well, yeah, you get the idea. I'm not. Pull it together, eh? You're the salesman talking to him. Yeah. Where are you going? Waiting for me, eh? It's shit like that. That is the reason why I'm gonna get shot. I just know it. To any Italians that are watching this video, I apologize. No need to kill me. Okay. So in case you noticed earlier in the Let's Play, I was cutting out load times, similar to how I handled Sonic 06, only it wasn't really working out for me in the beginning, so at this point, I might as well just leave the load times in. Oh, in this case, we don't actually have to go to Professor Pickle, we just head straight to the new continent. So now we are heading to Holaska, or Holaska, whichever you want to name it. Now, according to a lot of fans, people are saying that this is based off of Alaska, but I get more of an Antarctica feel to this place, cause you know, especially how the stage is laid out later on as we see it. Oh look, it's Wentos again. How is he not cold is beyond me. Wentos, you with us? Why you got to be so afraid, eh? So why you run? Oh man. I don't know why, it's still entertaining. Take a good look. We had met this guy before. He had talked to us, eh? I'm not sure if Italians say after. Where are you going? Waiting for me, eh? I'm not sure if Italians say at the end of every sentence. I'm just saying that. I apologize to any Italians or Canadians. You know what? I apologize to everyone. Any race. I apologize to every race that is watching this. Just in case. Just to be sure. Alright. So now that we are in the Gaia Gate, the camera zooms in and oh, look at that! We now have our very first upgrade in the game. Now this is something about Sonic Unleashed what I don't like compared to all the other games. I don't think the Wii version does this either, but later on in the game we collect new power-ups. And like here for instance, we collected the Stomping Shoes, which is pretty self-explanatory. It lets Sonic do a ground pound. There's also going to be other shoe types later on in the game that thankfully they do stock up, but I still don't like how you have to collect every power-up had to collect additional power-ups in the game. Not even the Wii version of Unleashed did that, to be perfectly honest. So now we are in Holaska Day. Yeah, apparently this has to be a fan favorite in terms of when it comes to fans of this game. And I do like how the stage looks, especially compared to the Wii version. Because in the Wii version, you're basically going through ice caverns and stuff like that. And I don't know, I don't like the ice cavern temple-ish aesthetic. I prefer how this looks. You know, according to how the stage looks, this is basically based off the North Pole, I think. Assume if I get my geography right. Oh, and here's something exclusive to the stage, but we'll be seeing later on in another stage, very later on in the game. We have these bobsleighing segments, and we can't really boost in these kinds of segments, but all we can really do is jump up, and that's it. Well, in 3D we do get to move left and right. However, this is easy. This is very easy later on, and this is like a practice run. It's what we're gonna be going through later on in the game. Trust me, it will. So get used to that bobsleigh. Do not forget how it works. I think that's one of the more obvious medals you can get, despite being, well, it is technically one of those medals that's out of the way, but it's also one of the easiest to find. And what I don't like about this stage though is that it has these switches where you have to stomp on them 3 times just so the door opens. I honestly don't like how that's handled, because it just breaks the flow. It just kind of breaks the flow for me. Plus, if you're going really fast, and you attempt to stomp, Sonic will actually slide. It's not like Generations where no matter how fast you're going and you stomp, it doesn't stop you dead in your tracks. So in this game I don't rely on stomping just so I can reorient myself. The physics actually compared to Unleashed and Generations are very different. I mentioned the drifting before, so you know, I mentioned drifting before and how that's different compared to Generations later on. So playing Generations and going back to Unleashed, actually, it threw me off. It throws me off. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. Just throw me off. And also, actually, we are introduced into the stage is water running. It's pretty simple, right? Well, concept-wise, it is. It is pretty simple. You boost across the water. However, what's gone from the classic games is the fact that is the underwater segments. Now, it is a known fact that Sonic can't swim. However, if you stop boosting on the water, Sonic will instantly drown, costing you a life. So my advice, keep going. And as far as to my knowledge, there's no 3D underwater segments. Not even Generations had them. Colors had underwater segments, but those were 2D, which means they behave similarly to the classic games. And that's basically Holska in a nutshell. At this point, you may have noticed that at the daytime levels some videos are shorter than others. Well, on second thought, I'll save it. I'll save it for later, because right now we have a cutscene to go through. Enjoy it.
Oh, Sonic! I've been looking for you forever!
Hey, let me go!
You're crazy if you think you can get away from Amy Rose and...
You know, at this point it's a running gag.
Who are you? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry! I just completely mistook you for someone else! That is so strange. I could have sworn it was him. Anyway, I'm really sorry. See you later.
Well, that was weird. How come that girl didn't know you were you, Sonic? I mean, I guess you are kinda, you know, and, these guys. Oh, I mean, don't worry. Hey, you only look really scary, Sonic. Inside, you're the same as ever. I guarantee it, okay? Sonic, cheer up. Chocolate. Want some chocolate?
Alright. Yeah, it's obvious. Amy's in this game. But just like Tails, she doesn't really do much. If anything at all. In fact, you only get to talk to her, really. Hey, look, it's Wentos again. Here we go again. Wentos, you got to get over this, eh? We are never gonna sell a thing. Then you talk to him again. We sure do run into each other a lot, eh? I call it the fate. Now talking to my friend, Wentos here, eh? Ah, Wentos, you have finally got out of your name. Bravo! That's a good bit for today, Grassy. My approved friend, see you around, eh? I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Grazy or Grazi? Hey, you know, it's funny. I'm Italian. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should be offended by that, Chao. Just saying. At least here I collect the sun medal. I didn't review these parts. What I like about these these moments where you're talking to people around the town, occasionally you'll have dialogue boxes. Well, occasionally you'll have these choices of what Sonic should say, and it makes it, I don't know, it makes it very more, should I say, dynamic? I actually like that approach. Majora's Mask is 8, yes, but, you know, it's still a nice little detail that they've added. And now we must talk to Professor Pickle yet again. And it's always good to talk to him. Just so you know where to go next. I mean, occasionally you might want to talk to him. Occasionally you might want to talk to him just to progress the plot. But you know, it could help. It can help. And since we've already been to Alaska, we can now head into the we can head into the stage that's in this very continent itself, Spagonia. However, we are going to be going into that next part. So the next time we meet in Sonic Unleashed, we are going to be doing another Werehog level. Yay! I'm GameMan5804, see you all then.